Today, I'm going to look at some cool features of the Edge browser. That's what we're going to look at. So let's get into it. The first one I'm going to look at is called collections. If you go on top here, you'll see the word collections. And I think you can also get it right here, collections. You can click on that. So when we click on these collections, we get this bar right here. So what is the collection and how do we use it? If you want to save some information and you categorize it into different things, you can use the collections here. For example, I may want something about maybe the web. I create like a sort of a folder, click there, then it is created here. So if I want to add this open page here into this, I'll just click add and it will be added there. So next time I want to look at it, I'll just come to my web folder, click on it, then it will take me to the page that I've saved. So it is a handy tool as you search the web and go on different web pages. You could notice an article or anything that you want to save. You can create it and put it under collections. If you want to delete the collections, just click on that and say delete. And I think there are more features here. If you right click, you can add a collection, you can edit it, you can paste, delete collection, open the folder in a new tab and all that. So that is my first feature of the Edge browser, Microsoft Edge browser that I'm demonstrating to you. The next feature I like is the dark mode. Now to get into the dark mode, which is good for the eye, you go under, hit the three dots there, go down under settings, appearance, and then you see the different modes here. You click on the dark mode and it takes you there. So that's how you get there. If you want to get away, put it back to the system mode, click on that, or you can click on the other themes that you see right down here. So that's the second tip I'm showing you. The third feature that I'm showing you that is good for the Edge browser is if you want to extend the capabilities of what you can do in this browser, you can add extensions. And to add extensions, go there, look for extensions, manage extensions. These are the ones which are installed. Find. You can click on that there. You find an extension you like, Dark Reader. Then you click on it and it will be added to your browser. The next cool feature I can share with you is called the solver. So when you click on this, you see math solver. However, if you don't see it here, I have not used it before, you'll go under this list here, and I think under more tools, you see math solver. Now you can use this to solve math equations. So right here, of course, the option to get to the equation, as they are showing you, you can highlight and then you get into that. But I'm going to use where I can type. So if I come here and say type x squared equals 16, I want the value of x, then I click here, then it will go do its thing and give me the answer as 4. 4 squared is equal to 16. So if you have math equations, it can solve them. It can also solve simultaneous equations I did try that and it worked. The next feature I'm going to show you is install a website as settings right there. Then there should be apps here. Then install this site as an app right there. You click on that. Data visualization, give it a name or type something that you want and click install. Now it is installed and it opens like this. Now when it does that, you may want to pin it on the task bar or on the start menu. So it is right here, say allow. So when I do that, you can see it appears on my taskbar right down here. So next time I want to access this, I just click there and it opens my application. So it is installed as an app. And also it went under this right here. If you click there, you can also open the same. So that's how you can install it as an app and you can easily access your website. The next one I'm going to show you is about pin tabs. So I have a number of tabs here that are open on top here. If I want to reduce, and there are so many overcrowding the place, I can right click on them and I say pin tab. When I do that, you can see it shrinks and it goes right here. If I go to another one, right click, pin tab, it reduces to that. If you want to unpin, you click on it and say unpin, brings it back. So that's how you can pin and also unpin. That's a cool feature there. So the next feature I'm going to show you is prevent tracking. You know, these days there's a lot of tracking. So you go to click on the three dots, go to settings and privacy right there. When you look here, you can see prevent tracking, and Edge gives you three options. The one which is basic, which will allow most trackers across all sites. There's this balanced one, which is like in the middle, allow some, block others. And there's a strict one, which will block all. But when you do that, the site may not work well. Some sites may not open. So it's best to use and recommended the balanced one right in the middle there. So all you need to do is to click here to enable it and select the option that you want. But for my case, I leave it under balanced. The next feature I'm going to show you is read aloud. Assuming I open a website right here and I want it to read to me the words that are there, I'll go under the three dots. Then you see right here, read aloud. Click on that one. There it goes. You can stop it there. You can move it backwards. Okay. Now that's how you can operate that. You can stop. There are voice options right here. You can increase the volume. You can reduce the volume. You can check and select any other languages, I believe. I see English here. Spanish, if you want it in Spanish, you can change the language and it will play you in another language. The next feature I'm going to show you is, maybe I've opened this page right here and I want to search for a word, but I don't want it to interfere with what I have on my page. So what I'm gonna do is I can highlight the word I want to search about. When I right click like so, and I move search for web, I'm looking for a feature. You can see read aloud, add collections, the number of options here. This is the one I'm looking for. Search in sidebar for Power BI. If I right click on it, select this one here, in the sidebar, it will go and search on the web all about Power BI. So it brings them into a sidebar. I believe this is a cool feature because now it does not interfere with your main page, but brings whatever you've searched in the sidebar, and you can use this to do more searches up here and the rest. I believe that's a very cool feature. The next feature I'm going to show you is about vertical tabs. I close that. So in the left top side, we have this tab action menu. If you hover over it, if you click on it, it will give you options. The first option is turn on vertical tabs. You can do that. When you do that, it brings these tabs that were on top here into a vertical layout. So if I want to go to any of them, I just click on this. If you want to use the side instead of the top, this is a handy tool that you can use, and normally it is easy to access it from the side. If you want to go back, again, you click on this, turn off the vertical, then it brings back where we are. And of course, there are other things you can access, you can search, you can tab, you can add collections, and all that. Now, the next feature, which I also think is very cool, is web capture, a web capture tool. And I think this is right here, web capture. When you hover over it, if you don't see it here, you go to the three tabs and you search for it on this list. It is right here. It is called web capture, and the shortcut is Ctrl-Shift-S. When I click on that, then I can use that to capture a particular text on the web. I can copy it, put it on another page, mark web capture, okay? If you want to do more things on it, for example, I want to highlight some text, I go under drawings, and there's something of interest I'm interested in, I can do that. After I've done that, I can share it, and through email, I can copy it, I can save it wherever I want. So I believe this is also a very cool feature that you need to explore. Now, those are my top features in Edge that I think are can help your productivity. Remember, this site is about improving our productivity as we do whatever work we are doing. Thank you for watching. And if you have not subscribed, hit the subscription button, share,